EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New Orleans Saints. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from the Superdome. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Carr right away going to look to throw. Gets it complete to A.T. Perry. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
With a start here to the ball game, you get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
Inside handoff now, Miller. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air, it made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground. You just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play. Nerves come into play. And despite the training,
touchdown, Saints. Jimmy Graham, 26 yards. And the Saints will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Blake Groupie now for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Tyreek Hill set to return it. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. To a hit, and the ball is out. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. On 2nd down, Tua. He's got him in. Complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy for him to get lost. And number 2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now Achane on 1st and 10. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. Here's 2nd and 7. H-in here, they stay on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. Tua on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They'll run. H-in. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the Dolphins have got it. I can't say that's something you see often, but it worked out for them. Tie game. They try to get the ball back, and they do.
You know, when I was a kid, my dad used to give me a lot of tales about this guy called Old Mo. I never knew who Old Mo was. Now I do. It's Old Momentum, and they want to keep riding it.
Old Mo. Is that a true story?
True story.
I love your pops. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Tua now on 1st down. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot?
There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. And finally, wrestled down at the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Now Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Kendre Miller taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints have taken the lead. Groupie for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
21G, 21G.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now Tua. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
In motion, Hill. They'll try it now with Mostert. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They're quite a turn of events. This is first and goal from the 3.
Right and 7:34.
Card out to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kendre Miller. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Grupe able to add the PAT, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
On first down, Tagovailoa will get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Carr now on first down. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Nice Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And Kamara's going to have a Saints first down as the tackle is made at the 28-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Carr. Johnson with a completion over the middle. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing now is Carr. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And he's got him. Touchdown, Saints. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting him and by him going up and getting it.
A point after, good by Groupie. And the lead now up to 14. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Tua, the final shot before half. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games, but sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and it certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
All right, come on.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Tua. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And going deep for Hill. And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Here's Mostert. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tua going to try and throw for it. Dancing to his left. And that is caught for the 2 points. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Hey, Raider 2.
Now Carr. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Carr's throw complete there to Johnson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And quickly they get to the line. There's Kamara trying to run for it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Saints have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Here's Groupie for the PAT. And that'll make this a 6-point game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because...
oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Here's Carr to throw. flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A.T. Perry with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The Saints offense and Derek Carr, they're still on the field, so they figure to go for 2 here.
93. 93.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
To his throw, caught by his receiver, Hill. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On 2nd down, Kamara. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Carr. Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off, because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now they force him to make it.
There he goes left side. And he is going to have the the Saints first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Kamara up the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Boy, a tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's first and goal. A give to Williams, running right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal. To throw, it's Carr. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Carr now on third and goal. Oh, no, he lost the football. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be fourth down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline. There's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it. Field goal time.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
20, GX. Hey, cover one.
Looking to pass. Tua. That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shot. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This is first and 10.
Ready, set. Whoa.
Tua. And his throw here's incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Here's Tua. Connecting with Hill. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Here's first down. Now Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle 67 yards. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the Dolphins have got it. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Throwing Tua. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Oh, they took a big shot there for the end zone, and if he finds a way to come up with it, that might be your game winner. But it was not to be. The coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
On second down, Mostert. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down. They'll try and run here with Mostert.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Now Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now Tua going to try and sneak it. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the fourth quarter. Sanders on for the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Now second down and a few inches. Again, it's Miller. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And his kick is good.